Hey babe, you wanted me to show you how my job works, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Here we have all the computers, and it looks sort of overwhelming, but I promise you it's not. This is what's known as an EDR. It's also known as a TOTCO. Basically, this is just all the rig information, what's going on. Because we are tripping back down to hole, you can see that right here, we need to go down to 22,223. Right now we're at 66,498. This little white line just tells you the block height, and you can see that it's actually going up, meaning that they're going up to pick up another stand and push it down back in the hole. Okay, so this is where we look to let me know how many strokes per minute are on my pumps, and we normally run 2 pumps, but they have 3. The flow rate gives you the gallons per minute. Over here, the ROP is rate of penetration, how fast we're actually drilling. It also is where I come over here to the side and I put in my surveys. And that's the beginning. This is the end of the surveys. The last survey we took was at 22,168 feet. All we do is put in the depth of the survey, put in the inclination, and the azimuth. Okay? Like I said, it seems like it's overwhelming, but it really is not. Okay. The next computer, which will be these 3, are all in tandem. Again, it looks like it's crazy, but we have a program here, and I'm going to show you on this one. Where am I? We have a program here that's called, hold on, sorry. It's called Mouse Without Borders. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so basically all it is 3 different computers. Okay, so you got one here, you got one over there under the EDR, but it's actually wired up to these 2 screens. This one and this one are a screen, and then this one is a screen for that gray computer back there. Okay, so these 2 are nothing more than what is actually going on with the tool that we have down hole, and then the one at the bottom here is just a mirror of that one over there. Okay, basically I have, for my pumps, remember I told you we use 2 of the pumps, and there's 3 listed, but we use 2. We have transducers hooked up to them, and the transducer is nothing more than, think of it as a drum. The beat's coming out through the actual mud coming up, and the transducer reads it, and it displays it down here. And you can see the mud pulse. MP stands for mud pulse, EM is electromagnetic, okay? So the mud pulse will come across in pink, the EM is the electromagnetic, comes across in blue, okay? This just lets me know all of these little colors. It should be blue coming across. It should look like this. And 4 degrees, or 4 hertz, which is right here. And that's my signal, that yellow one, but it's being drowned out by all that green and yellow noise coming across, so we can't even get it. I mean, you can see we're getting stuff coming across, but it's not a usable signal, okay? This is the actual area that we take surveys. You can see the last time the mud pulse is when the pumps were turned on, we actually got a survey, and this is what it looks like. This is my survey inclination. This is my survey azimuth. These are my qualifiers. All these MD surveys, these are all my qualifiers. They're from AX/AY/AZ, which is my accelerometer, MX/MY/MZ, which is my magnetometer. 2 different ways we actually read it. And then it's just the rest of the information, and we turn the pumps off where they can get more. This is where the information's coming across right now, and you can see the stuff in red cannot be trusted, but we're not at bottom, so it doesn't matter. The further down we get, the less we're going to be able to get a signal. But it should be stuff coming across. The last time something came across was at 7:08, and right now the clock says it is almost 9 o'clock, okay? So this just reads it, what's actually going on with our tool. This lets me know what the where we're getting the information from, EM or mud pulse. This one's for EM. This whole thing right here is called a rosebud, okay? It just gives us the direction of our tools in, as well as a lot of information. It'll give us our tool temp, it'll give us our continuous azimuth, our continuous ink, it'll give us our gamma count, and just everything that way. Now we take that information and we bring it over here to this one, okay? And this one is our logging software. This is where we actually make up our charts. We can make up our graphs and all that stuff, okay? We have to do it every single time. This system is called Envision, okay? See at the very top, Envision. And all this is our plots. Once we actually have a survey time, I come over here to where it says survey. I click on it, and then I come down here to where it says insert. And you have to go ahead and, again, put it all in there. This is nothing more then this information in Excel format that we can use. This one right here, this is where I log it all in. So all I do is I put in my survey depth. So if my survey depth was 2003, because of the offsets I have in there, it's automatically going to tell me what the measure depth is and what type of tool we're using. Okay, so all I have to do is put in the survey depth, put in the inclination and the azimuth that pops up on this screen. Okay, pops up there. I put in there and I relay that information to the directional driller who sits right here. Okay, that's his computer. Okay, once it actually comes out there, I come down to this one down here. Okay, this lets me know all the actual information with our actual tool. So again, inclination comes out here once those qualifiers go through. Here's my azimuth. I change out the measure depth, but this just gives you a list of every single survey that we've taken across. Right here, this is an actual showing chart or actual graph, a live one of going on. The brown one is the actual bit depth. The green one is the actual gamma depth, and we go by gamma. The higher the gamma counts, the more actual oil and or gas is down the hole, and the better it is. Typically on this one, we're running around 800-900 gamma counts, which means it's all actual profit there. And then down over here is by pipe tally. It just lets me know what the actual next survey depth is if people don't want to actually do the math themselves. But that's pretty much it. Once you come over here, this is, again, Google. But this is FieldCap, where we actually log all that information. So there's 5 places to log it. 1 is going to be the EDR right here. 2 is going to be on Connect. 3 is going to be on the actual surveys list. 4 is going to be Envision, and 5 is going to be for actual FieldCap. And that's what this is. Again, just a list of every actual survey. But this is also where we come in to leave communications about what's been happening as far as mud reports, changeovers, morning reports, and you can see my name showing that I've actually done them. Just all this stuff that actually goes through there, okay? You can look at jobs, tickets, BHAs, which are bottom hole assemblies. So on this run, we're doing run 11, but you can see all the other runs, how many feet we've done, how many hours we were down hole, all that stuff. It's just a one-stop shop for all your technical information. Once the surveys comes up, there's a lot more to it. I have to, make sure that this is correct, make sure that's correct. But for the most part, that's it. It's just very simple. Back behind us is where, if we had a tool here, there should be one coming tomorrow, is where we set it up on that counter, set it up on those little stands right there, and we got more down here. And we actually build our tool. You can see that because it's electromagnetic, we have to have a metal contact on them. So we use this horseshoe, one on one side and one on the other side. Here's the second horseshoe. Hooks up on the actual metal sides. These are the caps that are on the tools down hole. This is the computer that we program it in, and this is the receiver. Basically, this is just a decoder for all the information coming from the computer and the actual tool to break it down so we can actually understand it. For the most part, that is everything inside the trailer. I will be giving you a tour of what goes on outside the trailer, so I hope that's good. I'll send this to you, babe, and then I'll send the other ones a little bit later. Love you. Hello. This is where it looks like I'm working. I don't know if you can see how good the green is, but it's beautiful. Missing you so much. But we're getting ready to pick up tools, and that's why I came up here. You can see my toolbox and then the tools that we have there. And that's our office. Our house is behind it. You can't see that. But I just wanted you to see the actual green. How beautiful it is. I miss you. I'll talk to you later. This is right outside the door, babe. Hail, lightning, storm. It's beautiful over there. This is where I'm at. And it is fucking wind and rain coming out. Look. Beautiful. how it was a minute ago. Now we have this right above us, man. Look at that shit. And you can, I'm holding the door, and it's fucking moving like crazy, man. Yeah. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible night. Night is a storm, baby.